Hello, everybody. Where am I? Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let me turn off my air. I'm clearly not prepared. All right. Okay. So today we are going to talk about the, oh my God, doing these live is really strange. I do live all the time, but when I'm actually like bringing you real content, hey Melanie, hey Michelle, when I'm actually like bringing you real legit content, I'm like, I don't know how to start talking. Okay, so listen up, everybody. So I have been covering almost exclusively. Hi, puppy dog. I have been covering almost exclusively the rise and fall of Perfectly Posh and how they have been acquired by Innov8tive Nutrition. Now, a lot of my information is still alleged, in my opinion, in my experience, and nothing that I'm saying is that this is fact. But what I am going to share with you today is the income disclosure statement. When I was a Perfectly Posh consultant, I did not know at all what an income disclosure statement was, in the least. I had never heard of it until I found this community. Apparently, an income disclosure statement had been released in 2020, and it is not great. It is not great. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what they have put out as an income disclosure statement. So an income disclosure statement, so for those of you who do not know what it is, let me start there. I should have written a script, but whatever. We're just winging it. An income disclosure statement is a statement from the company that kind of gives you a general idea of like, here's what you could maybe expect to make. Here is the average per rank of what people made in this particular year. Here is the percentage of promoters or representatives or consultants or whatever. Here's the percentage of people who were at this rank in this year. Okay. Here's the average salary or income of that year. Here is the highest salary. Here is the lowest salary. And that gives you a little bit more of a snapshot. Something that is important. I just got hair in my mouth. Sorry. Something that is important to note is that the FTC does not require multi-level marketing companies to even have an income disclosure statement. And the one shady thing that I later realized about Perfectly Posh was they never provided one. Ever. We never saw an income disclosure statement from Perfectly Posh, not once. So I'm going to show you what they have put out. But the reason I was a little bit behind going live was because I was putting it into a chart to make it a little bit simpler for you to kind of consume, right? Because income disclosure statements, compensation plans, and multi-level marketing are supposed to be confusing. They make them so that you feel bad about yourself when you don't understand them. Okay. One more thing I want to point out too. I want to know how many consultants they actually had before this merger with Posh. Carrie, that is an excellent question. If I can find that out, I absolutely will. I would bet that it's not a lot because in my research, I did find out that Barb and Dave came onto Innov8tive Nutrition in around 2020. Like right before the pandemic, like really started. Okay. Innov8tive Nutrition existed, but they were under LaCour Enterprises. And I keep forgetting to mention in all my other videos. So I want to mention it here. Around somebody correct me if you're here in the comments and you know correctly. Around 2018, 2019, Posh was bought or became part of the LaCour Enterprises umbrella. Okay, so Terry LaCour, who is known as like the Lex Luthor of multi-level marketing. Actually, I would say that, oh my God, what's his name? I already forgot the villain's name from Pruvit. Doesn't matter. Terry LaCour looks like Lex Luthor. He's pretty much just creating like a conglomerate of multiple marketing companies. So he had Innov8tive Nutrition under his umbrella already. And at that time, they were selling supplements like powder drinks, things like that. Okay. Actual nutrition. And when Barb and Dave Pitcock signed on around 2020, that's when it moved. Eric Worre. Thank you, Michelle. Ugh, I had forgotten his name. I found my bald cap actually when I was cleaning my office yesterday when I was trying to do an Eric Worre impersonation for somebody. Anyhow, Around 2020 is when they joined Innov8tive Nutrition, fresh off of what had allegedly happened with Longevity, moving into Wakaya Nutrition or something, Wakaya something or other. And now they were with Innov8tive Nutrition. Okay. And that's when Innov8tive Nutrition moved to exclusively these patches. There is a lawsuit that is out right now. Longevity is suing Innov8tive Nutrition because they are alleging that there is absolutely nothing in these patches. My watch is not working, whatever. They're alleging that there is absolutely nothing in these patches. They claim that they sent the patches to a private lab, SNN Labs, SNN, not SNM, SNN Labs, had them analyzed, and nothing came back. I work in cellular retail. Imagine all of a sudden all my company sells is flip phones. I'd be pissed. Right, exactly. So all of a sudden, they just went out into, oh my gosh, why is technology, okay, or Mercury's not in retrograde. So that's the basic story. I still don't fully grasp or understand the connection of or what happened between the Pitcocks and Longevity. I don't fully get it, and I don't really care because honestly, the Pitcocks do not seem to be great people. Allegedly, in my opinion, in my experience. So let me share with you the income disclosure statement that they provided in 2020. And as a reminder, this is not a requirement for them to share. They do not have to share this at all. All right. Now, these don't typically look like this. These income disclosure statements, okay, with a lot of places will look more in a chart kind of way, so it's a little easier to use. So let's just read their statement here first, okay, and then we'll kind of break it down. The income statistics below are for all United States Innov8tive Nutrition Incorporated promoters who were eligible to qualify for downline commissions in 2020. A promoter is defined as having paid the $49 annual promoter fee at some point from January 2020 through December 2020. The average annual income for a promoter in 2020 was $538.61, and the median annual income for all promoters in 2020 was $0. The median annual income for all promoters in 2020 was $0. Let me say that one more time because it's just now registering what I said. The average annual income for a promoter in 2020, the average. Okay, now again, we don't know how many there were, but we've got a lot to uncover here, so stick with me. The average was $538.61. And the median annual income for all promoters in 2020 was $0. Now, the reason that I point this out, because people in MLMs will say that these income disclosure statements are garbage. You shouldn't listen to them because they are taking into account anybody who ever signed up who had no intention of actually selling. But again, I remind you that the FTC does not require MLMs to produce an income disclosure statement. So if they wanted to show the numbers that were accurate to the people who only were selling and not include the people who weren't selling, they could do that. They could absolutely do that. There's no rule that exists that says they have to include all of the people who signed up. No. If they wanted, they could look at 2020 and say, all right, who only bought a starter pack and never bought anything again? Great, we're not including them. But they can't do that because even when people buy a starter pack, they are potentially, most likely, my watch is freaking out. They are potentially, most likely, buying product for themselves because in MLMs, you are the customer. So they can't completely rule out that those sales didn't go to an outside customer or to the promoter themselves. And that's why they have to include everybody. Okay. So 0.03% of all promoters did not continue with Innov8tive after their first year. That's not a lot, actually. Out of approximately, oh, wait, I didn't read this part. Out of approximately 3,549 promoters that signed up as U.S. promoters since the beginning of 2020, approximately 3,525 were still active at the end of the year. Okay, so we're looking at 3,500 promoters. Let's just round down a little bit. All right, when we look at these numbers, keep that in mind. 3,500 is what we're looking at. Hi, Natalie. Hello, hello. That's what we're working with here, okay? Now, their income disclosure statement, they break it down into these paragraphs to force you to read, okay? To force you to try to read. And honestly, most people aren't going to really want to take the time to read this, and that's why I am here. The first thing that we're going to point out before I go to the chart that I made to make it a little easier, that there's just the promoter. All right. An unranked promoter have been with Innov8tive. So and you're also going to notice that every single one of these ranks 11 months, 11 months, 11 months, 11 months. That is because when they first started selling these patches, that started in 2020. So this is kind of technically their first year. Okay. Their first year, existing, even though they were around, everything's underneath the liqueur umbrella, which means that they kept, Terry just keeps coming up with new products, slapping on a label on it and telling people to sell it. Okay. So let's move to the, hold on. Let me remove that for a second. Pause for some technical difficulties. Hold on. Let me get this. I want this to be here, but I don't want it showing that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Why is this not showing what I want it to show? All right, hold on. Well, that just ruined my big reveal. Let me remove that from the screen. Let me try this one more time. Add from, oh my gosh. That should be it. Okay, here we go. So here is, how do I take, all right, I'm going to take myself out for a second. All right. Here's basically, and let me also take out my little banner. Okay. I'm going to take that out. All right. So here you go. So you've got your rank, the percentage of people in the company that fall into this rank, their average income, the high income for the year, and the low income for the year. So in 2020, 54.92% of 3,500 people were just promoters. Okay. Their average income was $1.98. On the high was $120.95. And the low was they made $0. Now, if you're just a promoter, you're probably not really doing anything. And we'll pull up the compensation plan here in a moment. Okay. Promoter 1, 21.08%. $33.14 was the average income. The high income was $432.77. The low, $0. And let's just go ahead and cut to the chase that up until promoter silver elite, everybody on the low end is making $0. Okay. Promoter 6.45%. Average, $147.57. On the high end, people, 6.45% of the 3,500 people in Innov8tive Nutrition in 2020 on the high end made $897 and on the low end, $0. So the average was $147 for the entire year. Promoter 3.44% of 3,500 people averaged $275.40 annually. On the high end, that was $1,033, and on the low, $0. Promoter 4, 6.03%, $662. High, $3,020 and $54, low, $0. Promoter Silver, obviously, this is not a dollar sign. This should be a percentage. 6.59%. Averaged $2,080.19. Michelle, I'll get you on in just 1 second here. I'm going to lose my train of thought. $10,273 for the high end, $0 for the low. All right, let's bring Michelle on real quick for the best. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, you're muted. I don't know why. There we go. I'm going to unmute you. No, I can't.
I muted myself. That's why, because my son is crying upstairs. So
listen, my daughter's always crying. All right. So Michelle is familiar with,
unless they're on the phone with each other.
Yeah, right. So everybody, if you don't know Michelle Carpenter, she is at the Spoon Stuff, Fallible Spoonie on Instagram. She is an anti-MLM advocate as like me. I did not plan an introduction for you, Michelle. I'm sorry. This totally sucks.
I don't need one. That was great.
Great. Perfect. Okay. So Michelle's familiar with income disclosure statements. So I just invited her on to just, shoot the shit with me while we talk about this mess of a company.
This is crazy. Can I just say real quick,
Yeah.
just because you already went over this part, but I can't believe how much information this company released on that income disclosure statement.
I know. Wait till we get to the bottom. It's a doozy. It's a doozy. So now we get into where the low end of people actually started to kind of make some money here, right? Promoter Silver Elite. Hi,
Let me mute.
That's fine. Promoter Silver Elite. And also, can we just take a moment and comment on the names of ranks in these companies? It still makes me giggle. Promoter Silver Elite, only 0.65% of these people made an average of $7,073.34. On the high end, that was $17,640, and on the low end, $342. Promoter Gold was only 0.45% of 3,500 people. Michelle, are you good at math? Can you do a real quick? How many people is 45% of 3,500? Just to give us a rough estimate. While she's doing that, Promoter Gold Elite, 0.23%. Guys, we're not even talking about a full percentage of people here. $27,087.05. High end, $37,539.43, and the low end, $18,548.
Oh no, I did it wrong. Right. It's 8 people. Yeah. Well, the Promoter Gold Elite, the 0.23%, that's 8 people.
8 people out of 3,525, ish.
Yeah.
Promoter Platinum, 0.03%, even less than the Promoter Elite. $38,579. Do you want on? You hopping on? Okay. Guys, we've got the queen.
Hey girl, hey. It's oh no, I don't have a space. And the whole thing is here.
She's going to give us a good insight on this for sure. This 0.03%, Roberta, just looking at this,
it's one person. That's okay. One person, and you can tell without even doing the math because the high and low is exactly the same.
Exactly the same as the average. So, Roberta, this is Innov8tive Nutrition's 2020 income disclosure statement. It's the last one that they've ever put out, and it's also basically the first one.
There's a lot of zeros on this.
I know.
And the crazy part is we know how many reps there are in their company included in this income disclosure statement. So you can do all the math.
They put at the top of their income disclosure statement that in 2020, let me find it again. Let me read it to you. Out of approximately 3,549 promoters that signed up as U.S. promoters since the beginning of 2020, approximately 3,525 were still active at the end of the year.
Wow.
So that was in 2020.
Hey,
so then
you're all right, Roberta?
Okay, look, here's the thing. I had no idea you guys were live. I just saw that there was a link and I was like, I'm just going to say hi. 1, totally not prepared. 2, was about to make dinner. 3, just finished Sunday's podcast and posted it early on Patreon just now. And I was just like, I'm just going to see what they're up to and just say hi. And here I am.
You can totally hop back out. I didn't really know. That's okay.
I had no idea, which is fine. It's totally fine. I just wanted to say hello because
hi.
I haven't been around lately, and I just wanted to say hi. That's all.
Hi, Roberta. It's good to see you.
But this income disclosure statement looks like pyramid. Even if you just stack the numbers on top of each other,
right? It's shaped
just like this, and you put it in the center. It's a pyramid. Right.
You're gonna want to stay. You're gonna want to stay for this big reveal, which people might know. But here's the best part. So, Promoter Platinum Elite, 0.14%, average 115,000, high 195,000, low 67,000. I have it on good authority, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I have it on good authority that I know who these 2 people are.
2 people.
Yes, those 2 people.
The 2 people who are at the top of the pyramid are Barb Pidcott and Heidi Whitehair, who are the CEOs of Innov8tive Nutrition.
Yeah, no, I can confirm that.
They are promoters.
I can't Okay, I can confirm, but not officially confirm.
Right.
That I have emails in my email box from people that used to be massively high up in MLMs and connected to those who have said to me that pyramid number one is usually the CEO. And that has been their experience in every company that they have been associated with, not as a rep, but as a partner of people in high executive positions. So allegedly, in their opinion, in their experience, in my inbox.
And that's
again, that goes right into this.
I should add that to the shirt at the bottom.
In my inbox.
In my inbox.
According to my information, they don't receive a salary.
No, of course not.
They are the promoter platinum premier elite. They are
Derek Maxfield. This was like something happened earlier this year. Derek Maxfield, who's the CEO of Unique, he made this whole thing like, I'm not going to be taking a paycheck anymore. And all the Unique people were like, oh my God, he's incredible. And I was like, and he's pyramid number one. He doesn't need a paycheck. He's making more than everybody on his bonus check every month.
Right, exactly. Now,
but no one ever knows that. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat my Chinese food, but I just want to say hi to everybody.
Go eat. Melanie says, "I've got cotton and bandage tape. Who wants wellness?
I need all the wellness.
I've got mine right here. All right, Roberta, go make your HelloFresh.
I've got my wellness from Roberta.
I know. I got mine. Oh my God, I forgot to tell her. I'm so mad when she was on. I got my verb in the mail today too. Text her. But we should open them together and talk about them in a minute. Okay. Okay. Here's what they wrote at the end. Note that these figures do not represent an innovative promoter's profit, as they do not consider profits earned from person retail sale or expenses incurred by a promoter in operation or promotion of his or her business. So what that's saying is this does not take into account if you bought product with the intent of selling it at a vendor sale, because then maybe you upcharged. Okay, sure, that makes sense. But let's continue. The figures above refer to gross income, total income before any expenses are deducted. The expenses a promoter incurs in the operation of his or her innovative business vary widely. You should factor in estimated expenses when projecting potential profits. Such operating expenses could include advertising and promotional expenses, product samples, training, travel, telephone and internet costs, business equipment, and miscellaneous expenses. The earnings of the promoters in this disclosure are not necessarily representative of the income, if any, that a promoter can or will earn through his or her participation in the innovative compensation plan. These figures should not be considered as guarantees or projections of your actual earnings or profits. Any representation or guarantee of earnings would be misleading. Success with innovative nutrition results only from successful sales efforts, which require hard work, diligence, leadership. Period. I'm sorry.
Period. There is no and here.
It doesn't end. It's just, okay. For more information about how to earn income, review the innovative nutrition policies, procedures, and compensation plan.
Oh, I did yesterday. I got really curious and I went down a freaking rabbit hole. And
did you?
Oh man, it is good.
It is. It's one of the worst I've seen.
I need to pull it back.
It's so funny because it brings me back. I wish I had pulled up. If I had actually
post a link in the private chat or something.
Yeah, if I had taken the time to really plan this live instead of just being like, I'm going live and just like, a crazy person.
You waited a few hours after announcing it. I was surprised. You scheduled it in advance.
I was with the children, so I didn't have time to actually like plan. But what was I going to say? Shoot. Well, let's just get back to this conversation, but let me pull it up on my screen here. All right, so stop share screen. Hi guys. Okay, let me pull this up.
This is not, sorry.
This is the most current because it has Posh on it. All right, so let's just take a moment. Welcome, innovative Posh promoter and Posh consultant. All right, clearly I'm not going to read this to you, but look at this delightfully well thought out mission statement. Can we break this down for a moment? To provide superior products for families along with a business opportunity. So short and sweet. What a mission statement. Great. Your vision is maybe 4 sentences.
It's money.
Okay. So customers, anyone can join Innovative Nutrition as a customer by purchasing a product. Thank you for treating us all like we are idiots. Promoter, $49.95 to become an Innovative Nutrition promoter. Renews annually. Smart Ship customers. Oh, look, they've got the Smart Ship.
Hey, do you have? Oh
What?
God, Smart Ship.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Do you have do you have the link to the policies and procedures?
I might.
No, I can find it. You go on with your thing.
Okay.
You go on with your show.
So here's
your little show here.
My little show. What's happening? Here's something that I find really interesting because I did get some word today that a lot of Posh people are watching my content about all of this. So for those of you that are here, and when I spoke to this person today, you know, she said like Posh was different. And I know like if Roberta was here, she'd be like, no, they're all the same. Posh tried to be different, and that's why Posh failed. Posh was not nearly as cringy. Posh was not as gross as so many of these MLMs. And I think that so many of these consultants are now suddenly seeing what the rest of multi-level marketing is outside of Posh. So it's just like a completely different world now that they're like suddenly being opened up to. None of them have ever seen an income disclosure statement because Posh never put one out, even though they were around for 10 years, they could have. But I think one of the biggest red flags that anyone should ever take to anything is if there has to be a glossary of terms when you are trying to read a compensation plan. A glossary of terms is going to be one of the biggest red flags to start noticing when cult-like behavior is starting to rear its head. And I say cult-like behavior because if you read Amanda Montell's book, Cultish, she talks about how when you're in a cult, when you're in a group, okay, when you're in a group that's like a cult-like thing, they use their own vernacular, their own words. So for example, when you start saying things like, hey, how's your TTV this month? And nobody else in the room is going to know what that means. That's just a little special thing between you and your consultants. So when you start using vernacular that is only specific to your MLM, that's when you are bordering on cult-like behavior. So a glossary of terms is already very concerning, okay? Listen, Michelle, you said you read it. I've read it probably 5 times. It is one of the most difficult for me to comprehend.
No, I have not read over the comp plan. I have read the policies and procedures.
Gotcha. All right.
Which is, by the way, 42 pages long. You have to agree to 42 pages worth of terms and conditions to sign up to be an innovative consultant.
No wonder they fired me. I didn't read that shit. All right. So a profit level qualified promoter earns up to a 30% savings on their own personal purchases. Okay. So a savings would mean, do I just get 30% off when I'm purchasing the cotton patches? A promoter earns a savings on their own personal purchase outlined below. Okay. It's very interesting to me that they phrase it as savings. I find that to be very interesting. So from $0 to $1,000, you only make 15%. Listen, I'm not sitting here. I'm not trying to be like Posh was so great and better, whatever. But with Posh, it was like 25% right out the gate. Now they did go back and forth. They had a couple of times. I know there's some Posh people in the comments. They did go back and forth a couple times with the compensation plan. At one point, there was the sphere of influence. If you are a Posh consultant and you're in the comments, please tell me if you know about the sphere of influence, because I was there for the sphere of influence, and it made it less. And this is, again, when they tried to be less like an MLM. They made it less like a pyramid, because if I recruited Michelle and Michelle recruited Roberta, and then Roberta recruited somebody else, whoever Roberta recruited was not going to affect my income. The only people that affected me were Michelle and Roberta. So it was like my first downline and my second downline. There was no more money to be made from people below that. And that made it less like pyramid-y. But then
that's kind of like the opposite of the concept that a lot of MLMs have of spillover volume, where like in Beachbody, with the spillover volume from my uplines organization, I was like, basically, if I was hitting my goals for the month, I was making money off of many more people than the sphere.
Right. Hold on. Let me just post this real quick. We are live. So that was definitely like, they were trying to be less cringy. Okay. And I get it. But then they started calling us influencers, and I was not. Carrie says, I do remember the sphere, but I was concerned for 6 years and never focused on recruiting. Gotcha. So, but again, I didn't like being called an influencer. I hated it. I refused to do it, whatever. So when we're looking at this though, you have to sell $1,000.
So you're totally one now.
Huh?
You're totally one now.
Yeah, I know. $1,000 of product, and you only get 15%. Now, the products though are only patches. Plus, if you're selling posh stuff, okay. But like, I know that if I was only selling product, I was not selling $1,000 in a month. And I'm certain that there are consultants right now who are now promoters that were like, they're taking a huge pay cut because they were at least making 25%. And now they're only making 15%. Okay. So 1,001 to 2,000 is 20%. 2,001 to 4,000 is 25%. 4,001 plus is when you get your 30% when you are a silver promoter. Like, that is, I don't understand how they think, like, because Heidi said in that live on my part 2,
they could be a 6-figure earner.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins in Innov8tive. I don't know what you mean you have to start over. No, everybody does not win. As your income disclosure statement reveals, everybody does not win.
Two people win,
two people are winning, and their names are Barb Pitcock and Heidi Whitehair. Okay. So now you've got your 4 ways to earn your retail profits, your wholesale profits, your downline commissions, and your bonuses. But again, look at this pyramid. Look how lovely.
It's incredible how just transparent it is. They think that people are really dumb, and the fact of the matter is nobody reads it. Nobody is going to read all of this crap. That's why it's so confusing. And but that's also, it has no substance, because 4 ways to earn, there are no ways to earn. This is all theoretical. It's like, well, in theory, you could sell $300,000 worth of product this month.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to like pop onto their website real quick. So if we're looking at just the patches, like, they're $60 for this 1 month supply of patches, but then you get into Slim and Trim, $319.95. Over 40 trio pack. Oh, if you're over 40, this is for you. $160. Like, there are some things that.
Wait, what?
Listen, hold on. Let me switch over. Let me share this. Let's just take a look at their website. All right. So here's the Innov8tive website. Here's their topical patches.
Yeah, I know. I tried to become a consultant last night. Well, not really. I mean, I tried to get as far as I could in the process to see what they provide.
Let's just take a look at this. Okay. I'm going to bring this large here. Can I? There we go. 1 month supply. $60. Okay. $60. You shut up, Michelle. Okay. Let's just take a look. Oh, today only. This is, oh, I see. It's not a sale. It means, if you can either add the monthly smart ship, or can you see what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at the details of the Slim and Trim for $320. Foundation. Let's watch the video.
$320. Does anyone buy this shit?
I mean, apparently. I guess I can't watch the video. Why can't I watch the video?
Yes, Lizzie. This is Innov8tive's website.
Yeah. So this is the products that we're looking at, the patches that were for Innov8tive before the Posh products came in. Okay. So, I mean, this like tells you nothing about stay toned and energized with Ignite, Infinite, and Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Infinite and Sleep?
Yep.
So there are 3 different types of patches. What are you supposed to wear these? All like 3 a day? Disclaimer, innovative products are not, okay, so this is what's interesting to know. Innovative products are not offered for sale to persons under the age of 18. Let's just make sure we remember that, okay? So before Posh joined them, the only thing they sold, I can't even talk, were these terrible patches, okay? That was it. Now let's look, so now when you add in the Posh products, like let's see what they even kept. I mean, they kept BFF. I mean, here's the thing. I loved Posh's products. When I had an interview with a consultant earlier last month, they said the quality of the ingredients was definitely going down. So that kind of definitely sucks. But like, this is definitely way more to shop from than just these patches, right? But even so, to sell $10,000 or to sell $1,000 of hand cream for most of the consultants that came over from Posh, this is not doable. It's just not doable. Let's see what they say when you click on join.
And make $150.
Right. Oh, you can build your own custom pack. So your get started fast pack. And that's the other thing with Posh. Again, not trying to be like, I love Perfectly Posh. I'm just talking about how they tried to keep it, general. There was 2 different ways you could join. One was like $30 to get the website or like to become a consultant, and you would get a couple samples in the mail. And then the $99, or I think they had to raise it to $109, got you like the starter kit. And then that was it. Like there was no like, here's all these different levels or whatever. It was not a thing. And I don't recall that the sale of the starter kit went to the PV for the consultant. So like it literally
they don't usually, I think they actually can't have that for like regulatory reasons.
If I remember correctly, I feel like in Monat it does. That's why they have these different product pack ranks. Because
I don't know.
to
me, what it probably is not a percentage commission of how much the starter pack costs. It's probably a different bonus depending on which starter pack they have. Right. But I wanted to say real quick, Lizzie's.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lizzie's comment.
What's going on
there? You go. I think. I don't know what other creators you watch, Lizzie, but I think that might have been an MLM horror story on Hannah Alonzo's channel, and it was nuts.
Yeah,
it's so scary that these girl boss moms like get it in their heads that their MLM, their pyramid scheme product is going to be good to give their children. Like, oh my God.
Michelle does have better stickers. They actually give me life.
I really see. I need to make my own skin apps or what body app or whatever.
All you need is this flexible fabric from Target. It's perfect. Here's what's interesting, Michelle. I know that you've probably looked at a number of join pages like I have. Mm-hmm. This one says absolutely nothing about why anyone should join. Oh, maybe here under opportunity. Would that be why? Where it says, oh, here's the opportunity. Here's the buzz.
I went through this page yesterday on my own. I'm telling you, Mallory, after I watched your part 2 episode thing and you did not have a part 3 for me to binge watch, I was like, I'm going down this rabbit hole. We're on Innov8tive now because I just can't believe how condescending and defensive these like quote unquote executive professionals or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
all
and they're not.
Yeah, they're not professional. But that's the thing though, is like when people say,
and great, these like stock photos on their literal stock photos
these
on their opportunity page. And the only picture they have that's not a stock photo looks like it was taken in 1995.
But
At a
they
holiday
should really
party.
just label this picture like meet your silver promoter elites. Like,
This is your upline.
yeah, like this is, and I'm sorry, I need Ken Whitehair to get rid of this mustache. I can't take it with the mustache. I'm not down to clown with that. It's got to go. But I think, did I talk about it in part 2 where Heidi made
choose sadness?
choose sadness body sticker. Yes, Melanie, we are definitely we're gonna need that one in your merch shop post haste. Yeah, Heidi made this big deal about using the word tribe, and it's not offensive to anyone because her husband is 1/8. I forget what she said, what tribe. And it just brought me back to like, no, you don't get to just tell people that because it's not offensive to you, that it's not offensive to anyone. So let's just real quick go back and take a look at this income disclosure statement. Okay, I made this chart because their income disclosure statement is, Sage, thank you, Carrie. This income disclosure statement, they write it in paragraph form, which is intentional. Like that's intentional for you to just be like,
you
I don't want to read this. Right, because if they did it like this, but you know what I realized? Their income disclosure statement looks exactly like the Pruvit one, which is also under LaCour Enterprises, which is also why Barb Pitcock has a picture with Jesse Lee Ward.
Jesse Lee Ward, yeah.
So just to point out here, guys, up to promoter silver, okay, the low end people are making $0. $0. Like
we laugh because we've been through it.
Yeah.
But listen, like,
let's go back to
sucks. These people bust their asses. Like, nobody here is saying that network marketers do not work hard.
No,
like, these people are working so hard. We know because we've done it. They are working so hard and making $0.
My former upline, I'm telling you, she was nonstop, and that's the thing. She was good at it, and she was the man is nonstop. She was good at it, and she was kind, and she believed in it. And like, I know it sucks because I know how much time she spent, and however she ended up finding out about this, I don't know the details of how she found out this was happening, but I can only imagine what it must have felt like I will say for her, we always say like, you don't own your own business, and no, she didn't own her own business, but she was running essentially a business with all the things that she was doing, the trainings that she was giving, and the amount of time she was giving to her team. She worked her butt off, and now to find out it's like all different and it's completely different. I can't even imagine. I can't fathom. Living in Arizona, you don't throw the moniker tribe around like that. I would bet that you don't. So let's just take a look again, though, at this comp plan, because this is where they give these examples that they don't make sense. Like, let's just call it what it is and say that they don't make sense. Can I make this bigger? All right. Example A, Sue qualifies on her $4,001, which makes her a silver rank promoter. Cindy doesn't have $1,000, so she doesn't qualify. Womp womp. Cindy, you suck and you didn't try hard enough.
But
here's what I understand. Joe has $1,000 unallocated, so he qualifies with Sue as a silver rank. What does that mean? What does unallocated money mean? Because it's not in this pyramid thing here. Okay, wait, let's go back. So this is what we have to do. We have to go back to the glossary. So let's go back to the glossary.
Unallocated, is it on there?
Unallocated, volume that is not being allocated, used for qualification purposes to achieve silver promoter rank. What does that mean?
Well, there are...
Like, I don't understand. Volume that is not being used for qualification purposes to achieve silver promoter rank. Why would you have any volume that is not being used to achieve a rank? Or is it just that it doesn't matter how much you make over $4,001? Is that what that really boils down to?
In this version of the compensation plan, are there levels below someone where they stop getting their volume to contribute to their rank?
that might be in. That might be what it is. But let's
like my downlines, new recruit, their volume is technically part of my organization, but because they're so far below me, I don't actually make a bonus off of it.
I guess. Okay, but then to earn retail profits, a profit level qualified promoter. So what does that mean though? Earns up to 30% retail profit. So up
I bet
to
it's in the glossary.
a promoter earns retail profits on all retail customer sales. The amount of retail profit depends on their profit level. Right. You know what I wonder if when you hit, like if I hit promoter 3, do I then make 25% on everything before that? I wonder if somebody can tell me that. Or if it's like, okay, you made 20% on up to, 1,001 to 2,000. I don't know. To earn wholesale profits, okay, wholesale profit is earned by promoters on their downline promoters. Okay. A profit level qualified promoter or promoter earns the difference between the profit level of their downline.
What?
And their own profit level if one exists. Okay, example 1. Promoter B is at a 15% profit level. All right, so Michelle, you are promoter B. You're at a 15% profit level. I'm promoter A, and I'm at a 30% profit level.
You would make yourself the upline.
No, it's my show. Promoter A earns 15% on the product order of promoter B. So
Okay.
whatever you sell.
So you make 15% off of my.
That's what I think that means. But is that coming from Innov8tive or is that coming off of what you make? No, that comes from Innov8tive, right?
Oh, off of the product order. So it's what I've bought. So you make 15% commission on my personal sales.
Oh, your personal purchases or your retail?
Yes. No, purchases is what I meant.
Okay.
My personal purchases.
This is so.
My upline would make. Hi. Welcome to the show. I don't know where Mallory went. Caught me at an awkward moment here. Mallory, I will continue to entertain your show. Ugh, Spider-Man.
I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, you're back.
I can't believe it stayed live. That's what's even stranger. Google just shut down.
I held down the fort.
But I can't believe I just was like, oh, the whole thing is gone. I don't know
Yeah,
what happened here.
That was very strange.
It was, I can't believe you're here. I was like, I can start over. Okay, where were we? We're talking about.
Well, I was singing Spider-Man theme song while you were gone.
I wonder if it just like restarted. I don't know. Okay. Where were we in this ridiculous compensation? Okay, so we were looking at these examples. Promoter B is at 50% profit level, and promoter C below B in line of sponsorship. Oh my God. Is at a 50% profit. Promoter A is at a 30% profit. Promoter A earns 50% of the product order of promoter B and promoter C combined. Promoter B earns 5% on promoter C. So it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's literally laying out, you make just a little bit less, but still make commission on the personal product sales of the people who work for the company.
And I think, okay, so I think Posh did this, but in a simpler way that made more sense, the way they explained it at least. Because if my whole team, so it wasn't individual though, and I didn't make money, I don't remember specifically, but it was like, if my downline Lauren, who was one of my really good friends, well, she's still a really good friend, but if Lauren had a party of like $1,000, that only counted towards the team volume, I think, if I recall correctly. It's not like I made, maybe I did. I don't remember because it's all hogwash. And then look at this. You only get a monthly bonus when you get to double platinum elite. Like you.
Otherwise,
look at these examples. This doesn't make any sense to me. Joe has $1,000 in orders from him and his customers. Cindy has an order for $49.95. Sue places $4,000 in orders. Guys, this is maddening. This makes no sense. Then you've got your rank qualifications. Okay, a rank qualified.
Oh my God.
Right? This is so confusing. Is a promoter who has a total team volume, includes your volume as well as your customers and promoters, of $4,001. To earn downline commissions as a rank qualified promoter silver, you must have a total team volume as listed above, personal volume of only $100. Minimum number of active personal retail customers required is 2. So you have to have 2 customers. Oh my God. To earn downline commissions, 5% on level 1 oh my God. Promoter Silver Elite, 15,000 in team volume, 150 and 4 active retail customers. And then you get this percentage on your promoters. This is, oh my God. This is asinine. Like, how is anybody supposed to even?
The thing, I mean, it just, with all of these conditions that have to be met to qualify for different things, and knowing how many people were included in that 2020 income disclosure and looking at the percentages,
Right.
This comp plan applies to virtually no one, because the vast majority of people fall into the promoter, like not even promoter.
Wait, what's this say? For qualification purposes only, maximum volume counted per leg is 60%. Okay, but what do you mean per leg? Because nothing in this indicates legs. They're not talking about a binary comp plan in anything.
It's copied and pasted.
Right. Do they just copy pasta this like right over?
Have you looked at, have you compared the actual comp plan to Pruvit's comp plan?
Oh, you know what? I've not.
We should look at it. I wonder how similar it is.
Ew. Performance rewards. Is that what they call this?
Ew.
This can't be the right thing. Hold on. No, it is. They are also called promoters. Here, let's go over and let's just take a look at Pruvit.
Oh my God.
Pruvit.
Do our posh consultants just Pruvit reps now?
I mean, the poor things. I feel genuinely so awful for them. Like in the most honest.
Yeah, no, they were completely blindsided.
So for anyone who doesn't know Pruvit is the company that Jessie Lee Ward works for. She claims that she is the #1 network marketer in the world, even though there are statistics that there's documents that say that she's not even close. But Pruvit, they sell ketones and they also sell gross food that Jessie even said she would feed to her dog. I forgot when that happened. But they sell food and they are under the umbrella of the Core Enterprises. Okay.
Yes. And let's keep in mind while we look at this comp plan that according to Jessie Lee, the way to make it work best for you is to be as much like the Tinder swindler as you can.
She did a video where she took tips from the Tinder swindler on how to improve your business.
Scam.
Yeah. All right. So, our cloud-based company. It's in the Pruvit's in the clouds, guys. Our philosophy is very simple. We don't want to sell our product.
We don't want to sell our product.
We want to inspire people to pursue better with stories that you create.
What?
Word salad, yummy,
Yummy, yummy.
We don't want to sell our product. We want to inspire people to pursue better with stories that you create.
What?
Selling a product is one thing.
Still what?
However, building a brand is, Michelle, is this our thing? Are we going to start going live like once a week and just reading comp plans like this?
Can we? Like, this is ridiculous. You know, if either of us were just reading this to ourselves on our own, we would probably be voice messaging each other these exact comments. So this feels appropriate.
To build a competitive, relevant brand, we knew we had to look further than just a product. We had a vision we had to envision a larger, why can't I read this? A larger purpose, a deeper reason for what we were doing. The Pruvit Performance Rewards is designed to incentivize you to help socialize our stories and product with others and reward you for your reach and the ripple effect.
Socialize our stories and products with others.
We all have value in today's marketplace and should be rewarded for our influence. We designed the program for the average person that wants to make a full-time income. Oh my God. No, you didn't say that.
Wait, reread that.
We designed the program for the average person that wants to make a full-time income. Our goal,
but the average person makes like $800 or something.
Our goal is to help more people go full-time faster than any other company in the marketplace. And in that same spirit, we've designed multiple Go Challenge resources to support your ambition as you launch your new business. The power of the Performance Rewards includes incentives to get everyone to go and get started. Let's go! Learn more and pursue better together every day. Oh, pursue, but all the best. Simple, aggressive, and powerful.
Oof.
Oh my God.
I am going to break the record.
I will be a leader. Pruvology. I can't. This is, oh my God.
This is horrible. Oh my God.
All right, so you've got your customers, you've got promoters. SmartShip, we've got lots of the same things. A promoter is engaged if they have qualified for at least one of the last 2 monthly qualifiers. What is happening? Oh my God. Oh, a pay week begins at 12 a.m. Monday morning and ends at 11:59. They're doing too much. They're doing too much. All right. Kickoff rewards, gameplay rewards, leadership rewards, partner rewards, residual rewards. Oh my God. Okay. Here we go. Oh, you've got rank 1 prover. Personal qualifying volume is $50. It's the promoter's own initial purchase of products. Cool. Oh my.
Sorry,
God.
I was not listening to anything that you were just saying.
God, look, Circle of Champions.
Oh, like a sphere of influence.
BuzzFeed. This is the most buzzword. Like 100K. I can't. No GV is ever carried over. Ever. All GV is reset at the
Ever.
Line. Why is that so terrible? Like,
I will beat the record.
Guys, if you would get a new job, you should just be like, how much will you pay me for the amount of hours I will work? They shouldn't be like, well, it depends on how many things that you put out. And it depends on, luckily I had a spidey sense.
Here's a 35-page book you need to.
Oh, yes. Chris, I'm glad you used those perks. Get your free pause.
Good.
Placement Lounge. Oh, the Placement Lounge feature. It sounds like purgatory. Is an incredible tool providing strategic team building placement. For anybody new joining us, we are not currently on the Innov8tive plan. We are looking at Pruvit, which is under the Terry LaCour Enterprises that he also owns.
We're trying to, we're going to compare the two comp plans a little bit, just like on the fly, and see how similar they are.
Oh my God. Look, Michelle, look at this curved pyramid. It's a pyramid.
Oh my God. It's like they combined a pyramid with an endless chain, which are both illegal.
It's not a pyramid if you curve the edges.
Well, and if you curve it up all the way over to the other side, then it's an endless chain and a closed loop, and all of those things are great for business too.
Pelican. When you personally enroll Prover promoters, they are automatically placed in your placement lounge for up to 60 days, which is also in your first level. During that time,
placement lounge?
You, the sponsor, has the option to place the new promoter into an open position in an existing leg in their placement tree. Oh my God. This is.
Oh, this is like It Works level crazy.
This is nuts. Oh, look.
We-
the Go challenge.
Okay, we need to get Jessica Hickson on here to tell us how similar this is to It Works.
Oh my God. This is
Charting.
If I'm so glad that Pruvit didn't buy Posh, because this would be even worse.
This looks horrible.
GoPro bonus. Oh, is that how they get you to go to GoPro? Because they're like, look, you did the GoPro bonus. This, I can't even read it. Like, it makes me, what you will receive: a one-time cash bonus of $250, 100 Pruvit bucks, level 2 and 3, GoPro.
Basement lounge, forever waiting. I hope they serve alcohol, because I might break my sobriety if I get stuck in a placement lounge.
Oh my God. The Go MVP bonus pays a cash bonus, Pruvit bucks, and additional bonus pool shares.
Chris,
Oh my God.
it's a pyramid with a weeble bottom.
There we have it. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A lounge grows into a tree. Please explain. I can't, Melanie. It's a tree lounge. Let's see what else we have. Gameplay rewards. Oh, look. Here's your pyramid. You, $1,000 cash, and your MVPs with nothing. You can unlock accelerated MVP mentor bonus. This is, oh my God. This is, how does anybody look at this and be like, I'm joining this? This sounds amazing. This is like, shut. Oh my God. I can't. This, like, how, like, look
Okay,
at,
can you just find the ranks? Is that a thing on here?
what's this coming?
Because it's clearly not
Team
the
bonus.
same. It's obviously not the same comp plan, but
Well,
I am very curious about
Around a
how
little bit longer. All right, here we go. Is this the ranks? Because they just have levels. They don't even name it anything. Level 1 promoter.
engaged, not engaged, engaged, not engaged.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm about to disengage.
Okay, here. We're going to go look for Pruvit's income disclosure statement, because that's what's very similar.
Yeah.
I don't want
That'll have
Canada.
all the
I
ranks.
don't want Hong Kong either.
They have people in Hong Kong.
So here's where you see that this looks very similar to the other one. The way it's written, they say how many months, but they don't name them anything else. They're just like, oh, we're too lazy to name it anything. It's just rank 1, rank 2.
You can call it R1.
Well, oh my God, you can just get a little tattoo right here. R11. R11. Just a little bit of Stranger Things. Hold on, let me freshen up my lipstick for this sassafras going on. Hold on.
Sassafras. How do I become Queen Sparkle Princess?
Melanie, you were born that way. You were born as the Queen Sparkle Princess. So yeah. So Pruvit. Okay. So if you're just joining, like, we were looking at this for the sole purpose of just showing that they're under the same umbrella. They're the same people. But the big thing to point out, and let me bring this back up again. Let me show you here is your.
Oh yeah. And can you send me, is this a Google?
Yes, Google slide. I was like really being all teacher about it. Okay. The 2 people who are your platinum elites are the CEOs of the company, Barb Pitcock and Heidi Whitehair.
And so yes, there are only 2 people in the top rank.
And when they
in
2020. And when they try to say, we get it, we know how you feel, that's them alluding to the fact that they have a team, they have a downline, they want the perfectly posh people to stay because that benefits them. Like,
yeah. Can I? What?
Yeah, you can.
Can I please?
You can please.
Well, I forgot what you just said. I was going to interrupt you in the middle of your sentence. So I don't remember.
Well, the point that I want, so let me put a button on the whole income disclosure statement video, and then we can just riff for a little bit. The income disclosure statement shows that you, as a promoter, whether you're just joining, whether you're a perfectly posh consultant, that suddenly woke up as a promoter, whether you have been a promoter for a while, you are making no money because you are encouraged to wear the patches. So you have to buy your own product. You have to promote.
And it's insanely expensive.
It's so expensive. You have
and
to
you're not making any more
samples.
money in
Right.
this company than you are in a different company. You're just
Right.
paying more for the products.
Exactly. And you have to send out your own samples. So what that income disclosure statement showed was that you're going to make no money. You're going to lose money if you stay. And it is my strong recommendation to all perfectly posh people who have changed their Instagrams to one of the things, like my Instagram was dramatically posh and everybody like had their name, like posh was in their Instagram name. And I saw all of these posh Instagram names switch over to Innov8tive posh with blank blank like that. So there's so many innovative posh Instagrams out there right now. If you're watching this, if you're seeing this, I encourage you to, I don't want to tell you to go find another MLM because honestly, they're all going to look like this. They're all going to look like this. I think that the people, hey, Lori, I think the people in Perfectly Posh were in a little bubble of an MLM trying desperately not to be an MLM. And it worked for 10 years until it didn't. We still don't know what's going on with David Van Stoop or whatever his last name was on stuff. He was the CFO and nobody seems to know on his whereabouts. I feel like he Schitt's Creeked the situation. I feel like he took all the money and just like left. But I don't know. I don't know. Did you remember what you were going to say?
Yes. Just that I'm speaking to the posh reps, consultants.
Wait, pause. Can you hold that thought for 1 second, Lori?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I have a Post-it note and I will never forget now that your name is Lori.
That's fantastic.
I told you I was going to write it down and I did because I felt so bad being like, oh, hey, Just Jake, I forget what your name is. So no, I will never forget your name now, Lori. Okay, sorry, Michelle, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say to the consultants who are watching a video like the one that I saw yesterday, which was, I don't know when that came out, but it was there live on their Facebook with Barb and Heidi. And when they are saying this to you that, we understand what it's like to have to deal with a team, and they're like so rude about your team, right? They're like, we know what it's like to have to put up with people who don't want to work and blah, blah, blah. Just remember that since they are at the top of the pyramid and they do work the business the way that you do, they're talking about you.
What a good
You're their team. You're their downline.
They are talking about you. And it brings me to, I need to make like a more full, like a longer length video about this, but we need to talk about their chief medical officer. Their chief medical officer is Dr. Janeen Ridgeway, and she is a chiropractor. So for anybody who is listening and is like, okay, what's the problem? And I want to preface, I'm not shitting on chiropractors. I really love my chiropractor. I go probably twice a year. They try to recommend that I go multiple times. I don't. I go get adjusted. I feel good, whatever. I'm not trying to shit on chiropractors. A chiropractor is not a medical doctor. A chiropractor is very different than a medical doctor. Furthermore, the chief medical officer, who is a chiropractor, did not have anything to do with the development of these alleged nutrition patches. She has said in videos that she was sent samples of the patches and fell in love and slept so great that night that she knew she had something on. And I'm like, so how much did they pay you? Because that's what that is. You are not like, they're paying you to talk about this product.
Yeah. Can we hire someone with some kind of doctory sounding title in front of their name?
Well, and here's where it gets so like gray area, sticky, tricky, whatever.
Squicky.
Traditionally, a lot of chiropractors are very much into holistic health. Not shitting on that either. You do you, that's fine. So in the idea of getting your vitamins and being healthy, one could say that this goes right up her alley because she is a holistic type doctor. Okay. She is very holistic. She believes in a lot of stuff. She went to a university that is not real. Life University. Michelle, you should do a deep dive on Life University. In their about section, they talk about how they lost their accreditation. It is a really bad about section. Hold on, let me see what Chris has to say.
Did they get their accreditation back?
Said he was at their Hawaiian posh thing, but she thought he might have took off to go to Canada with his boyfriend. Listen, Canada don't want none of this nonsense either. So the issue is that a chief medical officer needs to be a medical doctor, not a chiropractor. And again, chiropractors are smart. They do a lot of schooling, and a lot of hours go into what they do. I'm not crapping on them at all, but it does not qualify them to be a chief medical officer. You just can't have a doctorate. You can't just have a doctor title and go do any medical job. Just like my husband, who's going to get his doctorate in education. He can't just be like, well, I'm a doctor now, so I can be a chief medical officer. No, that's definitely not how this shit works. So that's my main problem. My other big problem is that this chief medical officer had nothing to do with the development of the alleged patch, the product that allegedly has nothing in it. And they're trying to say, and here's the other thing Longevity that is suing them. Again, they're an MLM, so I don't want to be hearing me like, I'm pro Longevity. I'm not pro MLM, but they are providing me, the CEO of Longevity has provided me a lot of information. There was something that they said in a live that like just hit me like a ton of bricks. Nutrition has to be digested. You have to digest your nutrition. You can't just
go directly to your bloodstream.
No. And somebody posted I think somebody started following me. And if you're watching this and you're following me and you're like, oh my God, that's my post, I'm not crapping on you because I'm sure that you found the post and you reshared it. But there was somebody that I saw who started following me. She's a posh person. And she shared this post that said, I forget specifically how they framed it, but it was like, before Innov8tive or something, takes 5 to 10 vitamins 2 times a day. After Innov8tive, puts on a patch. And I'm just like, hold on.
Why are you taking those? Like, go to the doctor.
Right. First of all, I use gummies. I take 4 gummies every morning. They're delicious. I enjoy taking them.
Do they have vitamins in them though?
They do. They do have vitamins in them. They're not those kind of gummies. Okay.
I only take 3 of those.
They say 4 women on them, so I know they're legit. Sometimes I just want to take the men's ones to see if like I really notice any difference and be like, no, I'm fine.
I have binders full of gummies.
So I take 3 or 4 every morning. And that's it. I don't have to wear a patch all day long. But, and I talked about how their fine print says that their product is not available for anyone under the age of 18, but they have kids complete patches. And there's video of her talking about how they're just so great. You can just patch them right on. The kids love them. The kids love to wear them. Listen, ma'am, doc, I don't know, Michelle, when you give your kid a sticker, how long does it last? Where do you find it?
Do you mean how long does it last on whatever I stuck it on, or before it gets destroyed completely?
Either or. Specifically, if you put the sticker on his hand.
I would give the first one 5 seconds and the second one like 60.
Especially when I put a sticker on my child's skin. If I put it on the hand, it's like, oh, look, this feels weird. Let me take it off. Now it's not sticky. Let me see if it sticks to the car. Because then those stickers end up on the back of my headrest. Okay.
Let me see if it sticks on me again. And when it doesn't, I'm going to freak the fuck out.
Right. And she says, she's like, they love wearing them. And then they get this continual dosage of their vitamins over the course of 8 hours. I'm sorry, ma'am, you think that any kid's going to keep a patch on for 8 hours? It's not going to happen. Please introduce me to the child who will keep a sticker on any part of their body for 8 hours. It does not exist. It will not happen. but you also have fine print that says the products are not for anybody under the age of 18. So what are you just trying to get people to buy stuff for their kids? Because honestly, gummy vitamins are the answer to everyone's problems. Gummy vitamins are the answer. My kids will take their vitamins every day, no problem, because we found the gummy vitamin that tastes the best. And then I have to follow it up with like, Welch's gummies because they want more. And I'm not going to give them an entire bottle of vitamin gummies. Maybe I should just give them special gummies. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Am I? No, I'm totally kidding. Someone's going to clip this book and be like, Mallory gives her kids drugs. So that's my big problem. And it should be extremely concerning. And what's more concerning is that people in Posh who felt so desperate to stay afloat that they just bought whatever they were told. They were like, yep, okay, what are we selling? Patches? They give me my vitamins. Okay.
They have kids packs? I know people with kids. I should stock up on some of those.
They didn't take the time to question because they are so programmed into I have to sell, I have to hustle. So if this is the new thing you're going to tell me I have to sell, I have to do it, as opposed to stopping and being like, this makes zero sense. And now I'm going from selling soap to selling a sticker that is allegedly giving me my daily dose of vitamins, which apparently everybody takes 5 to 10 vitamins twice a day. I don't know what the hell what do you take for vitamins, Michelle?
I eat food.
Gotcha. Yeah. Prescription pain patches are legit. Yeah. And so are, the nicotine patches, those things are legit, but for vitamins, that is not legit. It doesn't exist.
The science does not back it up.
Right. The Innov8tive is not the pioneer in that type of science for this type of thing. So I just really, if you are a Perfectly Posh consultant, or I guess an Innov8tive promoter watching this, if you're Barb Pitcock and Heidi Whitehair, hi, it's nice to meet you after you fired me. But if you're a promoter, please send this to your downline, to anyone else. If there's, if they've never seen the income disclosure statement, I think it's really crucial that they see it and they really know what's going on before they dive in.
You know what? With this being such a big, what's this? I feel
Tensor tape? I don't know what tensor tape is. You'll have to fill me in, Melanie, on what that is. I don't know what that is. What were you saying, Michelle?
I was just gonna offer to I can just put up a web page with all the links to the income disclosure statements and the lawsuits and everything. If you send me the stuff, I will make it into a thing.
You're a maniac, but you're the best. This is why you're my bestie.
Bestie. Well, you know what, Mallory? You're my wifey.
What? Are we married? Don't tell our husbands. Listen, our husbands look so much alike.
Yeah, this T on my ring finger is for the shakedown.
Don't tell our husbands, because our husbands look so much alike in body size and shape and everything that I feel like they could parent trap us one night and they're just gonna switch and we'll be like, and he'll be like, you have some of my husband. I'll be like, I don't know. Oh my God. Good thing we're in completely different states. All right, we've completely gone off.
Did you just say you slept with my husband?
Yeah, I was saying if they pretended to be the other one because they look so similar.
Oh no, Mallory, I don't sleep with my husband.
Hi, and welcome to.
I'm just kidding, Tyler. I love you.
What she means is there's no sleeping that goes on. Oh my God. Guys,
let's just say I didn't sleep with your husband and leave it at that.
That's because we've never met.
Oh yeah. Hi, Jake.
Oh my God. We've gone off the rails. The poor 19.
Way off.
We're
Way off.
on right now.
Wait,
Okay.
before we get back on the rails, one thing I
We
need.
really have to.
I have three choices. I know one choice. I need you to help me make 3 options.
Okay.
Of ice cream flavors that I can eat right now.
Okay, hold on. Chris, just send the video. Just send it and be like, I really like just send it. Like what's the worst that can happen? Okay, go ahead. Give me the ice cream flavors. Guys, we're gonna help Michelle get her ice cream flavors so we can cleanse our palate of the innovative bullshit. Okay.
All right. So we've got Snickerdoodle. Cookie dough. And this is from Crumble. So the cookie dough would be really good. Or fudge brownie.
So you got the ice cream. Okay, I haven't had the ice cream from Crumble yet. I need to have it.
I got a 4-pack and I already ate one.
Of Crumble ice cream? Oh my God.
It's like $15.
But how big are the containers?
They're little, they're like half pints.
Fucking America.
Dude, I'm just gonna get them all here.
Go show them to me. Guys, if you don't know what Crumble cookie is, let me show you. Okay, now we're gonna dive off into like oblivion here. So if you were here for the innovative nutrition, now stick around for the Crumble cookie. Everyone's gonna be like, is Crumble cookie an MLM, and are you making us join?
I feel like I'm always promoting something in videos, and it's usually either Target or
look at this website. Oh my God. Is that the s'mores one right now this week?
Yeah, I didn't get that one though.
Oh my God, no, I have to.
I got the apple pie one, and
no, I'm getting
it was an apple pie. I'm telling you, I ate so many cookies yesterday.
So for those of you, if you don't know Crumble cookie,
that one is not good. Don't get the icy one, because it really does taste like a tart, like a sweet tart icy, and it's not a cookie flavor.
I don't like their icing topped ones too much because the icing is just a little bit too gritty for me. But the Crumble cookies are huge, like they're so big, and they change their flavors every week. Did you get the cornbread?
I did. It was gross.
I feel like it would be. But
it wasn't gross. So the cookie was it was good, but it was bland because it was like not as sweet. And then the icing like frosting. Was the frosting was like more butter than it was cream, and I just did not care for it.
Okay,
so I got these.
So you have brownie fudge. You've got cookie dough crunch. I can't believe that those small things are $15.
I don't know how much it was. I was just like doing it for the reels.
Doing it for the reels. Okay, wait. Okay, so we have to help you decide, but we need to try. Did you try your verbs? Did you try these yet?
I tried the vanilla latte one.
Hold on, let me tell Roberta that.
Someone in the comments was concerned about you holding up your bag because it might have your address on it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, tell Roberta what we're doing. So everyone, the reason that we're talking about Verb energy bars now is not because this is a paid ad, but it should be. Verb, if you are watching this, you should totally sponsor Mallory because she's good friends with Roberta and you sponsor her. So anyways, our good friend Roberta got a brand deal with this company Verb Energy and loves these like caffeinated energy bars.
Okay, they're caffeinated energy bars.
Which one are you going to try?
So they're great. Do I really need to be taking a caffeinated energy bar? I'll just take a bite. Dean's going to say goodnight here in a minute. Oh my God, my dog has been in here the whole time. She's like staring at the door. Now, do you still have your PO? Wait, my PO box? Yes, I do.
I'm going to try the cookie butter.
There's cookie butter? Okay, I can't get into this. How do I get into it? Okay.
That was hot.
Apparently, these are like, okay, is this like a sample size or are these the size that I'm supposed to like eat?
This is 90 milligrams of caffeine. No, 60. No, 65 milligrams.
Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon. Okay. So are these the normal serving sizes or are they just...
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay, this is chocolate chip banana bread. That sounds so good.
Ooh. The cookie butter smells really good. I did not actually really care for the
Chris
vanilla latte.
suggests living dangerously and having a serving of each. Cookie butter? Okay, what one are you going to have?
Cookie butter.
You're going to have cookie butter too? All right.
I already opened it and it smells really good.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You think it smells really good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
it kind of smells like a Tootsie Roll.
It feels like a Tootsie Roll. Okay.
This is so fun that we are doing this together. It's almost like we're in the same room.
It's like we're in the same. It's like we're hanging out, like for real. Here's the interesting thing, and I just want to preface this: we are not being paid for this. This is not a sponsored ad.
Carrie has the munchies.
We bought these to support Roberta. Because Roberta, as you know, is a millionaire because of her anti-MLM content. I'm kidding. She's since everyone likes to see. Okay, they're shiny, they're a little sticky. All right, you ready? We're gonna take a bite.
Oh, this is much better than the vanilla latte one. Which one did you get?
I tried the cookie butter.
Oh yeah.
I had opened it right when you said you got the cookie butter, so I was like, oh damn.
Yeah. This is actually not bad. I was turned off when I just tried the other one yesterday.
I'm not going to finish it because I want to try something else.
I'm going to leave it at that. But which ice cream should I eat?
Oh, there's so many in here.
Because I have to put the rest of them back in the freezer.
Oh, wait. They only came with cookie butter, vanilla latte, and chocolate chip banana bread. So there's the only three. Okay. Okay. Well, then try the chocolate
bag. Damn.
Oh. Shut up. All right. I'm going to try the chocolate chip banana bread. Okay. Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm not going to say that it doesn't taste like a protein bar, but it tastes way better than any protein bar I've ever had.
Yeah.
And there's 90 calories in just one. How much caffeine's in it?
65 milligrams.
Is it like a cup of coffee?
It's one espresso. But yeah, it's...
Espresso.
Espresso.
I guess I'm not going to bed tonight.
I don't think espresso actually has that much higher of caffeine content. It's just like made differently. I don't really understand it, but 65 milligrams is not that much.
1 bar equals a single espresso. 2 bars equal a double espresso. Okay. Honestly, and it's like not bad. Like 4 grams of fat.
Mother effing ice cream should I eat so I can put the other ones back in the freezer?
The fudge.
Okay, thank you.
Here's the thing that's really cool about Verb, guys. When you sign up, so it is like a subscription thing. And I'm sorry if you're somebody who hates to watch people eat. I know I have a couple of viewers that told me about that. I'm so sorry. They will send you a text to remind you that you have a thing coming up and ask you if you want to cancel. So you can cancel.
Yeah, I thought that was so...
That's amazing.
Cool.
That's amazing.
I was like, well, just because you and I live in this space where like everything is a scam. And so it was very refreshing to see when I signed up that they literally were like, by the way, this is an auto ship and it renews in 4 weeks, but we'll text you a week before and we'll it was so transparent.
And it'll be super easy to cancel. Michelle, every month I pay $5 to Shapermint. I don't know what I get from it, but I keep forgetting to cancel it. I don't even know if I have credit. I also every month get an Ipsy bag that I keep forgetting to cancel and an Image. I know. I know. Lori, I love
You
how
know
much
what?
you to get to your ADD.
That's because she's
My-
the best thing.
My Rihanna's lingerie line, Savage X Fenty, has a VIP subscription program that is a really, really good deal if you buy a lot of luxury underwear and like
I don't do that.
lingerie.
I'm all about like the Fruit of the Loom.
And I don't either, but I am all about signing up for like subscription things to get a really good deal and then canceling them.
Sure.
But the thing is,
I've not seen that. I've signed up for Yitty. I want Yitty.
Listen to me. I have accidentally paid $50 a month.
For how many months?
At least 5 out of the last 6 months were an accident. Yeah. And I just got charged again 2 days ago, and I started bitching about this 2 months ago.
I remember bringing it up. Do you have like credit though? Are you able to like buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that I wouldn't normally.
Right. Well, that's like what that shoe. I'm jealous. That's what that shoe service was, like the to buy shoes. Like you paid like $50 a month and you were able to get a pair of shoes for it, whatever.
Yeah, Fabletics is like that too.
Yeah. I mean, they're all like that now, and it's kind of annoying. Like I just want to buy the product and
it's getting harder to distinguish what is an MLM.
I know, and that's why we're here.
Exxons and space buns.
How's your ice cream?
It's really good. It's like perfectly kind of melty on the edge. Like
it's perfectly posh or perfectly innovative.
No.
Why did they name the company?
It's perfectly chocolate.
Why did they name the company Perfectly Innovative Nutrition? Like they could have done that.
They Live. No, I've not seen They Live either. I've not seen It Lives, and I've not seen They Live either.
I should probably go now that I have educated you. What I am going to do is I'm going to splice down this live to talk about the income disclosure statement and upload it as an actual video because no one's going to watch an hour and 30 minutes of us.
That's a really good idea.
Carrie, why are you yelling cookie dough? Why is
Because we gave Carrie the munchies. I am responsible for this person now, this human. Like, I am taking you under my wing, Carrie. I am sending you cookie dough and all the munchies
Cookie dough
astrally on the astral plane. You'll just need to tune in to receive it.
You'll have to subscribe to her YouTube channel.
I might release it for everyone if I hit 500 subscribers and get a community tab.
Oh my God, right. We need to get you to 500 so you can get that damn community tab.
Well, I've lost like five subscribers since we last spoke about it. So
listen, my follower count drops daily. Probably because I talk about abortion so much, but whatever. All right.
It's probably because of this bullshit.
Are you high, Carrie? I mean, Melanie, don't rule it out.
Carrie already told us about Carrie's special gummy vitamins. So,
all right, everybody, I'm going to sign off. Michelle, stick around, and we will talk to you guys next time. Stay tuned for the. I'm going to re-upload this edited together though, so that it's more concise. So share this with people. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Thank